There's something different. It's like breezier. I'm getting used to the change. Mother Nature was making the change, so I really had no choice. And it's funny, I look in the mirror in the morning and I forget that and I was like, whoa!
Oh, look who's back to work. This guy. Yep.
They haven't seen it yet there. Yeah, this video was shot a week ago or so. I'm getting behind on my videos. I've done 2 live streams since that I've pulled a total of 6 pieces of silver. I'm going to link both of them up here. First, let's put this down in the spreadsheet. 66 plus 6, 72. And that's 72 silver coins we have found so far in 2021. And pieces of silver, the goal is 500. 95 plus 6 is 101. We are 1/5 of the way there.
Back to the 4 hours of traffic, but anywho, this is what got me into metal detecting in the first place. In that, instead of being upset about this traffic, let's go metal detecting. So you know what? Let's do that.
I feel much better now. OMG. I mean, we're going to Bottle Cap Central, but yeah, look at this. Barbecues. I got a metal detector in my hand. Much better. Let's go. We are going sniper coil today. Fully charged and go. All right, so now it's starting to become crunch time. It's April. 72 silver coins. I'm happy with that, no doubt about that, but the goal is 300. Plus we have the 50 gold rings to pull, 100 Indian head pennies to pull, and we are, I mean, we're pretty far away from all of those goals, to be totally honest with you. Oh yeah, 100 rings total this year. So we have eclectic goals that will require me to dig high tones, will require me to dig mid-tones. So the challenge is there. The summer months are coming up, and that means that the grass is going to get higher. You have to go where the opportunity presents itself. Obviously, in the summer, we're going to do a heck of a lot of beach detecting, but I'm also going to need to pull some silver over the summer because the month of February really screwed us up when the ground was frozen. Last summer, I had a strategy that worked pretty well that I believe I'm going to continue into this summer. I call it Summer Shade Sniper. All right, listen to the guy with hair for a second. You know, I think I'm going to be a Summer Shade Sniper. I'm a Summer Shade Sniper. Slam 2020 like Roddy Piper. Coronavirus closed the beach down like Rikers. While we wait for a miracle from Pfizer, we cut the dirt like Joe Exotic Tigers. I planned every word in this cipher. Got a game plan, make the silver squirt like geyser. And find more than in a diaper. I hold the belt, you bet your asteroid like Kuiper. The grass is longer in the sky, the sun is higher. The coil has a photosynthesis divider. Don't fight the universal ebb and flow fiber.
Head for the shade, bring your sniper, swing away. Pinpointer, Garrett's great, bottle caps are in the way. Break the surface, Iron Age, get the junk out of the way. Dance all around the place, do the high grass another day. Cause your coil maneuver's great, like the edge of razor blade. It could target ID a proton if you don't discriminate. Look, I found the damn Higgs boson with that particle accelerate. Gonna turn it silver gold into land around the trees.
I'm a Summer Shade Sniper. Slam 2020 like Roddy Piper. I've planned every word in this cipher. I hold the belt, you bet your asteroid like Kuiper. Drop the mic. So the 6-inch smart coil is fantastic, but you have to use it the right way. It makes absolutely no sense for you to use that coil in the middle of a field. If there are no separation issues,
This is a coil that you want to use where there is a heck of a lot of volume of junk targets. And especially around the trees. It's really, really good around tree roots and where it's really congested. And think about this. If you are in an area that has tons and tons and tons of signals, even if they're junk, that means that the dirt probably has not been altered in a long time.
Playing jazz music. Welcome to New York. This is why the New York swing has to be slow. So if it's surface, I'm just going to pull it and, and show it to you. If it's an interesting signal, I'll show you that. I'd call this an interesting one. 26, 27, 30, 31, 3 arrows down. Let's go. Dime. Could be iron. 4 arrows. Fluctuating between 20 and 38. Ooh, it's actually double signal. One is a wheat. And I hear another one in the hole with a piece of iron. With something else. With another penny. A lot of iron. Let me show you what I have, what I'm doing here. I have my detector in Park 1 and 50 tones. And the 50 tones are especially important because I'm listening for those higher tones. I'm trying to hear that? That isn't even high enough. You could notch out targets, but I like to hear everything. Let's do this together till we find something to dig. Oh, heard that? (22, 23), 2 arrows. Oh, high sound. 3 arrows. Let's dig. And it is just a 1970s money penny. 28.29. Let's see. Very interesting. 50 cents plus a piece of iron. Money penny. 1966. Yeah, it's a quarter. 1980 quarter. You see, you have to still have a clear shot. That's something we are struggling to have here. New York garbage. Nothing like it. Nope, see, that was a bottle cap. Oh boy. Oh man, we just got a very beautiful and very old, I think I see 1920 wheat cent, 100-year-old coin. It's green. I went to where the signals were a little bit more sparse, but that is exactly what I'm looking for right there. Yeah, let's look around this area for a little bit. Might have to call silver. Right next to it. Isolated 3 to 4 arrows down. I saw it already. We are on the board. There we go.
Haagen-Dazs has been unlocked.
Spreadsheet time. Okay, that takes us to 73, and 102. Boom shakalaka. Yep, I was correct. Merc. My favorite coin. The one that I pull. Oh, no, don't go back. The one that I can't help but pull. Sweet, that is, let me see, I'm blind. 1941. 1941 Merc. Awesome. Right next to that, we have a can buried in the ground. Yeah, it's a quarter. Timmy. Remove the pull tab from here. Bouncing from the low 20s to the mid 30s. That's insane. That's because there were these two midtones and these two dimes. Unbelievable, and we're going to check for more. And of course there's more. Most of the holes that I've dug today have had multiple signals. Another possible silver signal. Not as sure about this one. Let's dig. Nope. Deep penny on its side. Alright, on the wheat once again. So we go, I mean, we've been going slow, but that is always a good sign. We know that it could have been dropped much later, but I'm getting consistency with the depths of these 3 arrows and more. Let's keep digging around here. Alright, you ready for this? Let's listen for the high beep together. And remember, this is in a less cluttered section. You can hear it for a second, but if it doesn't repeat, you don't want to dig it. There's one. That one should be surface, or close to it. No, a little more submerged than I thought. Let's pinpoint. Just a regular dime. Here's a nice one. Too low for modern silver. Either a Wheatie, a Roosevelt dime that's clad, or a Barber dime, silver.
Wheat scent. There we go, on the wheat. It's a quarter. Here's another one with a decent chance. Also decent chance of being iron. Then again, you move it over here. See what a difference an inch makes? This is what the sniper coil does. Let's dig that one target on the side first, and then let's see if there's anything else that's there. My guess is that there's a piece of iron right next to it, maybe a bottle cap. Look at that. So we have something here in the plug, but I'm interested in the signal in the ground. Okay, so the one that was in the plug is a penny. Now let's see what else we have. See, from this side it's different. Let's dig right here, deeper in that plug, and let's see if we could remove any more iron before damaging the grass anymore. We have something deep here. In my hand. Okay, it is just another penny. This one has a really good chance of being silver. I saw that 24 and 26, but this just stayed high 30s. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. I would say either Merc or Roosevelt Silver Dime. Or it could be a double signal. Oh, bummer, look at that. It's down. Solid 24 now. And yep, we are on the wheat again. Bummer. We checked the hole though. Nothing in the hole. Meh. Look at this though. This is right by the plug that I just cut. Money penny. You see, that's what caused the higher signal right there. It was the two targets together. I'm mad at myself for not getting this on film. This quarter, you see, in these cluttered areas, you really have to use your imagination a bit, because there's so many targets, even on a small coil like this, within the span of a small coil like this. So this rang up at a 23 a quarter, which it's usually a 30 on the Equinox. So you have to use your imagination over here. If you hear something a little bit high, you dig. Like this. and you don't care about the depth meter because that's going to be irrelevant. Yeah, all that craziness was for a penny. We're digging. Close to call on this. Not calling it. Yikes, it was just a super deep penny. Yeah, it's a quarter. It's another quarter. It's another quarter. Quarter. I'm gonna have to call silver. Oh man, this is crazy. Jeff gave me 2 of these already. Merrell Down and Dirty. Look at that. Well, it's different. Skilva, 1 inch under the ground.
What?
Haagen-Dazs has been unlocked.
I don't know if this is moved dirt. Another Merc, number 2 on the day. Let's look around here. What did this bring up as? Look at this, 26. Just like a regular clad dime. All right, we're moving on up. That is 74. And 103. Boom shakalaka. Very close signal. Yeah, look at this. 1960s coin, also very, very close to the surface. Oh, you do not leave. You do not leave until you dig a little bit more when this happens and you come back. This is a great scenario. Silver close to the surface. We're calling silver. Great, we got mixed dirt. Here's why. Here's the plug. Technically, this is still, if I'm right here, if it's silver, I'm right, okay? Well, let's see. I might not be right. Double signal. I think I'm gonna be wrong. It's happened a few times over the course of my lifetime. Yeah, just a memorial. Bummer. 1960 money penny, I believe. Or maybe that's 80. I'm blind. It's in good condition. It's a quarter. Odd ring up. 28.29. I love these. No 30s. Sounds long. Well, quarter plus pull tab equals long 29.28 signal. All right, sun setting, time to go home. Look who I found. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Any luck?
I got a quarter, man. This thing is like going crazy.
Rob was running the Simplex in that bottle cap soup that I was just in, although with the standard sized coil.
All right, so I think I just did this to your last video. Could you repeat what you just said? I don't know why I even turned the camera off.
Oh, you turned it off? Well, anyway,
yeah.
I'm discriminating all the way up to 85. So anything from 85 and down, I don't want. I'm just looking for silver. But you would think that you would knock out some bottle caps and stuff like that, but this machine is going crazy right now. It's picking up bottle caps, all the crap, anything from 85 and up.
I use
when I use my Knox,
Yep.
I don't get that noise at all.
Yep. I use the Amphibio here.
This thing is annoying, man. The beeps.
Yeah. No, it's overmatched with this. Even with the regular coil. With
But
the,
I would use this on the beach.
Yep,
That's
yep.
why I bought it for as a backup. But the beach, not really a lot of targets where I go, so
Right.
it'll be a lot quiet, you know.
Gotcha.
You know, and it's always quiet on the beach. Even in the water, it's not so noisy. I put the sensitivity down to 4. If it's still chappy, I put it to 3, and it's good because all I'm finding is surface fines. I'm not looking for nothing deep.
Gotcha.
Everything is fresh drop, you know.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.
Yeah,
I'm on my way
out
home.
of here too, man.
Well, all you could do is set high goals and chip away at them. I know this was perhaps the outcome was underwhelming here, but it's 2 more in the tally for silver, and of course it's the seasons are changing. It's going to be beach season very soon. I am very, very much looking forward to getting out on the beaches. Anyway, I thank you, and I have a ton of videos to upload this week. Good stuff. So be on the lookout, and I thank you for watching.